Hey everyone, ArdrethShadow here, and welcome back to Doki Literature Plus. So previously I started on Act 2, and I decided that I would try to get some of Natsuki's stuff out of the way. Although, I'm trying to remember really fast if there might be one last Natsuki scene that we get. So let me just get my iPod here with the poem guide ready. Okay, so when I left off, I just got the play with me scene with Natsuki where she snaps her neck and then runs at you like a crazy person. Hi again, Daniel. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I just got attacked by Natsuki, though. You wouldn't happen to know anything about that, would you? Oh, wait, hold on. Okay, I'm back now. Alright. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. It's going bad! And it's going to be getting worse really soon. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica. Alright. Great job, Daniel. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. As in, ooh, this is so terrible. In fact, it's so terrible, I think I'd rather go lock myself in the closet. It's really metaphorical. No, it's not. There's ribbons and cute and anime. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. You underestimate my power! It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way it counts when I put in some effort. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? At this point, I'm just gonna take it. I know for a fact that I wrote a Natsuki-centered poem. Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism? Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is totally detached from reality. Yep, it's definitely detached from something. I don't mean that like it's a bad thing, though. But sometimes I get the impression that she's totally given up on people. She spends so much of her time in her own head that it's probably a much more interesting place for her. But that's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must be really starved for social interaction, so I don't blame her for coming on a little strongly. Like earlier. I think if she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time. Suddenly the door opens. Yuri! I'm back. Did I miss anything? You missed Natsuki attacking me. Not really. Well, we started sharing our poems with each other. Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm more glad that you took all the time you needed. All right. Thanks, Monica. I suppose I should go get my poem now. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Save me. The colors, they won't. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue, an endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise won't stop. Violent, grating. I'm not sure what that word is. Squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a knife on a breathing rib cage. Endless poem of meaninglessness. I don't know. Delete her. Monica, you literally gave me a clue to how to defeat you. Sorry, I know it's kind of abstract. I'm just trying to, well, never mind. There's no point in explaining. You won't understand. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. It's been a while since we've had one of those that I didn't have to skip over. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. And when that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when, who am I talking to? Can you hear me? No, I can't hear you. Tell me you can hear me. No, I can't hear you. Anything. No! Please help me. Okay. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Sailor Moon says. Okay, I'm just going to... Okay, well, I'm just looking at my notebook here. Yeah, I think... Well, no, I wrote Yuri. No, this was for Natsuki until... I don't know. Okay, so I'm just going to overwrite the save there. And... oh god, I don't know. It's the funny lady! There she is! I've been waiting for this. I've been looking forward to this. Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri smiles and takes a deep breath. I just like holding it. Huh? I mean, the poem turned out good. But you didn't even read it. It's, well, there's some things you could work on. But that doesn't really matter. It feels like anything written by you is a treasure. Treasure! Okay, no, I'm not gonna start singing random Bruno Mars songs. That came out a little awkward. Awkward. Let's move on. Here's the poem I wrote. You don't have to like it or anything. Wheel. The paper looks a lot stained. Or, it's kind of stained. A rotating wheel, turning on axle, grinding bolt head. Linear gearbox, falling sky, 7 holy stakes, a docked ship. A patrol to another world. A thin rope tied to a thick rope. A something harness. Parabolic gearbox. Expanding universe. Time controlled by slipping cogwheels. Existence of God. Swimming with open water in all directions. Drowning. A prayer written in blood. Oh man. A prayer written in time devouring snakes with human eyes. A thread connecting all human eyes. A kaleidoscope of holy stakes. Exponential gearbox. A sky of exploding stars. God disposing the existence of God. What? A wheel rotating in 6 dimensions. Faulty gears and a ticking clock. A clock that ticks 1 second for every rotation of the planet. A clock that ticks 40 times every time it ticks every second. Wouldn't that be 60? A bolthead of holy stakes tied to the existence of a docked ship to another world. A kaleidoscope of blood written in clocks. Oh my god. A time-devouring prayer connecting a sky of faulty gears and open human eyes in all directions. Breathing gearbox, breathing bolthead, breathing ship, breathing patrol, breathing snakes, breathing God, breathing blood, breathing holy stakes, breathing human eyes, breathing time, breathing prayer, breathing sky, breathing wheel, breathing everything. This sounds like you have to remember, I have not played the original DDLC in years. But, yeah. This feels like the ravings of a mad woman here. It doesn't really matter what it's about. I don't know what it's about. It sounds like literal, insane drivel. My mind has been a little hyperactive lately, so I tend to take it out on your pen. That is, a pen fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping, and I totally don't use it for those long, lonely nights. I just really like the way that it writes. And okay, yeah, she's doing the crazy eyes. So I wrote this poem with it, and now you're touching it. Oh my god, no. I'm okay. No, you're not. You're insane. What did I just... Can we pretend this conversation never happened? No. It's going to take years of mental scrubbing to get this out of my mind. You can keep the poem, though. I don't want the poem. The paper looks all stained and whatever. You unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? Okay. Stare at the dot to reveal a special message. I'm staring at it, but what does it do? I love you. Oh, okay. Thank you, I think. Did Monica write this? Okay, quickly save. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? We have something we need to go over today, so if everyone comes sit at the front of the room. And seriously, why is it the Sayori background again? Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Ugh, do we really need to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? Look, I know everyone's been a little more lively ever since Daniel joined, and we've started with some club activities. But this isn't the time for us to become complacent. We still only have 4 members. And the festival is our only real chance to find more, you know? What's so great about getting new members, anyway? We already have enough to be considered an official club. More members will just mean everything gets noisier and more difficult to manage. Natsuki, I don't think you're looking at it the right way at all. Don't you want to share your passion with as many people as you can? To inspire them and find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? The Literature Club should be a place where people can express themselves like they can't do anywhere else. It should be a place so intimate that you never want to leave.
Oh yeah, we're gonna be stuck here for quite a while, let me tell you.
I know you feel that way too. I know we all do. So that's why we should work and put something together for the festival, even if it's something small. Right, Daniel? Oh, come on! You can't take advantage of Daniel to agree with you just because he doesn't know how to say no to anything.
He's a total slave to Monica.
Look, Monica. Do you really think any of us here joined the club with other people in mind? Yuri never even talked until Daniel joined. As for me, I just like it here than I do at home. Or, I like it better here than I do at home. And Daniel isn't even passionate about literature in the first place. And that's everyone. Sorry, but you're really the only one who's so interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine like this. I know you're president and all, but you should really consider our opinions for once.
Monica is clearly taken aback by Natsuki's words.
That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and Daniel want to get more members too. Right?
I don't care. Well, literally, I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. I have no strong opinions, one way or the other. If I showed as much enthusiasm as Monica wanted, then I would probably be lying. Okay, so he's not a total yes man to Monica for everything. Still, if it's up to me to rescue this situation...
No. Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club... It's nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out. Why did I think that everyone here saw it the same way I did? Or as I did?
But that doesn't mean we're against getting new members or anything.
Daniel, why did you even join this club?
Because you're a green-eyed harlot! You said a few fancy words and led me here.
What were you hoping to get out of it?
Love! Well, not really. Well, he was probably no, technically he was kind of hoping to get closer to one of them three, so... Well, that's not really something I can be honest about, is it? Not unless you want to admit that you only joined because you were looking for something more than friendship.
In fact, if I remember, you weren't even given a choice not to join.
Monica sits down and stares at her desk. Well, thanks, Natsuki. You broke Monica.
What's the point of all this anyway? What if starting this club was a mistake? Now you've done it, Natsuki. What, me?
Yes, you're kind of the one who broke her.
I just spoke my mind.
And then you broke her.
Is it a crime to be honest?
Not exactly, but there is such a thing as being too brutally honest.
It's not about being honest. It's about word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for everyone else in the club like that. You don't understand at all. I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. Is there a problem with the club being that for me? There aren't many other places like that for me. And now Monica wants to take it away from me.
She's not taking anything away.
No, Daniel. It's not the same. It won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it.
The Sayori poster is still very distracting, though.
If I wanted that, then I could have just joined any other stupid club. But this one, I mean, at least for a little bit of time, things were nice.
Natsuki starts packing up her things.
I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now. Natsuki.
Natsuki ignores Yuri and walks out of the classroom.
This is bad. I don't know what to do.
Well, do you have an opinion on the festival?
I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent, I guess.
So she also has no strong feelings one way or the other.
Who cares about that obnoxious brat?
Well,
I mean, I like how nice and quiet the club is right now. And I'm just happy with you here. But still, I'm the vice president. It's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that.
okay, well. Oh, I forgot about that.
I should do my best to consider everyone's perspective and make the decision that's right for the club. But what about you, Daniel? What do you want to get out of this club?
He wants love! Yuri repeats the same question as Monica. I decide giving an indirect answer is better than nothing. Well, I think the most important thing is for everyone to get along. And for the club to provide something that you can't get anywhere else. I don't think it's about how many members, but rather the quality of each member. That's what will end up making the literature club a special place.
I see. I really agree with you. Each member contributes their own qualities in a special way. With each change in members...
oh, she's still crying blood.
The identity of the club will change the identity of the club as a whole will change, too. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. Stepping out of your comfort zone once in a while. So if you would like to help Monica with the festival, then I'm on your side as well.
You might want to see a doctor about that, though. Alright. Well, maybe we can talk to Natsuki tomorrow. Yuri nods. Let me save the game again.
Hey, Yuri. Huh? I know things were a little awkward yesterday, but I feel like you deserve to know that I still think you're a wonderful vice president. And also a wonderful friend. Monica, I want to do everything I can to make this the best club ever. Okay? Me too. Yeah. Let's all go home for today. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow. Okay. I look forward to it. Shall we go, Daniel?
Okay, let's see, just in case.
Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm going to chat a little bit with Daniel before we leave. Just to see what he thinks of his time here and all that. It's important to me as president.
Yuri looks a little troubled, but she doesn't protest.
Okay. I trust your judgment, Monica. In that case, I'll see the two of you tomorrow. See you tomorrow!
Monica waves as Yuri exits the room.
Phew. Things have been a bit hectic today, haven't they? Daniel, I just wanted to make sure you're enjoying your time at this club.
You mean, aside from the fact that Natsuki snapped her neck and then attacked me, and now we're getting into TV static?
I would really hate to see you unhappy. I kind of feel like I'm responsible for that as president. And I really do care about you, you know? I don't like seeing the other girls give you a hard time with how mean Natsuki is and everything. And Yuri being a little bit, you know. Sometimes it feels like you and I are the only real people here. You know what I mean? But it's weird because in all the time you've been here, we've hardly gotten to spend any time together. I mean, I guess it's technically only been a couple days. Sorry, I didn't mean to say something weird. There are just some things I've been hoping to talk about with you. Things I know only you could understand. So that's why... Wait, no, yeah, no! Stop it!
And yep, here we are again. Okay, I'm gonna keep trying to do the poems for Natsuki, even though it almost seems like it's a lost cause at this point. Okay, anger is actually one of her words. Oh, what the hell? Monica! Yeah, in fact, a part of me even wonders, does it even matter anymore? Yeah, see, like that, I know that that's a word for Natsuki, but then the Monica Chibi's jumping off screen. Oh, strawberry. Okay. We still have the Sayori poster in the background. And Yuri's being, like, overly happy.
Hi, Daniel. I've been waiting for you.
I've been waiting for you, Patrick.
Are you ready to continue reading? I brought my best tea today. Monica! I told you not to... Is she really late again? Inconsiderate as usual, Natsuki.
Snooping as usual, I see.
Excuse me? Must you always interrupt my conversations with your incessant yelling? What are you talking about? You say that like I do it on a regular basis or something. I just wasn't paying attention, okay? I'm sorry. Seriously, what's gotten into you Seriously, what's gotten into you lately? Look, I did some thinking about yesterday. I was a little more hostile than I meant to be.
That's not your fault, it's Monica's fault, technically.
I guess I really felt threatened or something. But I know this is something we're doing together. Another new member wouldn't hurt, as long as they're cool. And I guess another girl would be nice this time. So, Natsuki, nobody cares. Why don't you...
Okay.
Why don't you go look for some coins under the vending machines or something?
Well.
Oh man, I'm the last one here again. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and still trying to make time for piano? Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion.
Monica is also a passionate person, confirmed.
It motivates me to work hard for the festival, too. Anyway, Daniel, what do you want to do today? I was thinking we already have plans today. Ah, is that so, Yuri? That's correct. Daniel's already engaged in a novel that we're reading together. Aren't you glad I've gotten him into literature, Monica? I suppose. I was just... Actually, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. You guys can do whatever you want. Yes! Thank you for understanding, Monica. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first?
Not at all.
Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well.
Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small pitcher of water from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside.
Can you hold this for a second?
Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle.
I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk, and then I'll go get some water.
She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Especially because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical.
Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back.
I might as well walk with you.
That's okay. You stay here. It won't take long.
Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out of the classroom.
Did Yuri leave you again?
No, it's not like that this time. It's not like that! She's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea.
Oh, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding.
10 minutes pass, but I do not age. Time has lost its effect on me. Okay, no. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Is something holding her up? I'm bored with waiting here, so I decide to go look for her. You're gonna regret that. Let's see. The most logical place for Yuri to be would be the nearest water fountain. Let's start heading down the hallway. Or I start heading down the hallway. What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. It sounds like breathing. A sharp inhale, like someone is sucking the air through their teeth. Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer around it. Yuri? Oh, hello.
I'm back, and nothing happened whatsoever. Thanks for waiting patiently. Daniel, do you like oolong tea?
Yeah. Anything is fine.
Very well.
Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees.
Now it's time to get the teapot.
You really do this properly, don't you?
Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others.
Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything?
In that case, you'll only be even more impressed.
Ah, perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. You know, I just had this random thought. Let me just actually try to... Let's pretend that I'm going to do this for Yuri. Well, actually, I am going to do this for Yuri. Okay, passion. No. Well, I guess I can technically just save over this. Damn it! I'm just here like... Happiness? Well, did I just choose happiness? What is wrong with me? Okay, I guess depression works for her now. Lust. Okay. So that is going to be the Yuri poem. And yeah, everything's freaking out again. Oh, what the hell? The poster went away. Okay, let me just... Okay, so safe 4 is going to be Yuri. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more. But at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book that she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Ah. Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me, and our eyes meet for a split second. And then it's as though time stops. Zawaruto! Okay, no. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry. I was just spacing out, thinking about JoJo references. I mutter this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh. It's fine. The HUD is gone. The GUI is gone, whatever. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... Yeah, her eye's falling off. Yuri, you dropped your eye! I'll get you a new one! That's the book you gave me, right? Mm-hmm. I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious, how come you have 2 copies of the same book? Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday... that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them. One for displaying and one for reading. Oh, I see. I too like to buy 2 copies of the same book sometimes. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decide to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's the story about, anyway? Okay, ludicrous speed time. Yeah, so I guess... Yeah, this is the same thing that I showed us before. Let's say I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair if I shared mine with her first. Okay, I guess... Okay, no, I guess that's still the same as it is in Act 1. And
And then this ought to be the same as well. I wonder about this one. Okay. Oh wait, can it? As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Exceptional! Okay, it's... Okay, I guess this is pretty much like... This is Act 1 as if I'm still going for Yuri. Hello. Okay, and then of course this happens. Ah, no, no. Okay, well. No, wait, I guess if I can just save before the poem game, then I should just do that. Okay, unrequited goes to her now. Imagination goes to her now, too. What the fuck is that? Oh no, I broke the game! What was that? I have no idea. Well, at this point, I think it's safe to assume that, aside from the first day in Act 2, everything else is kind of irrelevant. You never get to spend that time with Natsuki, so... yeah. None of that matters anymore. Oh, hello. Meeble, Sailcloth, Blindsight, Lifeline, Anon, Receptality, faultly offered. What the hell is... yeah, and I'm just... I'll accept your apology anyway if it helps you feel better about it. And... yeah, that was... what was that? I was wondering if you would like to spend some time together today. I mean, in the club! Yeah, definitely. I planned on it anyway. Okay! Can we start now? Let's find a place to sit. I'm being a little forceful, aren't I? I'm sorry. My heart just won't stop pounding for some reason. Okay, I do kind of remember... eventually we're gonna have that scene where she's... like, struggling to breathe and whatever, and that... I can't read, all I can do is just look at you. My heart just won't stop pounding for some reason. You might say I have the Doki Dokis. Don't worry about it. Although I still think you should go see a doctor about that. If anything, it's nice to see you have so much energy. Yeah. But I need to try to calm down. I won't be able to focus on reading like this. Take your time. Yuri takes a deep breath, then pulls out a copy of the book from out of her bag. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Okay. So we're just gonna get to this part with the tea. Go through all that. Let's see, she fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves, which is right where I left off before.
And yeah, I think for the most part, I've done mostly everything that you can do in Act 2. Well, up to this point. I don't remember there being anything that you can get with Natsuki outside of interacting with her during the poem sharing. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Oh yeah, she's feeling pretty good right now.
Is that so? I was letting it show.
Hey, you rhymed.
And you noticed.
Yeah, I put you on notice that I noticed you too.
I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit more. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you who's around, anyway.
That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much.
You're always worrying about me, Daniel. It's very endearing.
Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watched Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us.
Daniel, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today?
Okay, yeah, that part is coming up. Huh? Why's that?
It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall, rather than bending over at my desk.
Ah, sorry, I didn't realize.
No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it.
Is that so? We get to have this scene again.
I wonder why that is. It's mostly because
Your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading?
Yes! I have terrible reading posture. So that's why we should sit on the floor.
Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieved the book from my bag. Ah, I have some chocolate as well. It's a small bag of... It's a bag of small chocolate candies. I take it since it'll go well with the tea. Yuri and I sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other.
I can't see too well.
Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle.
Your teacup.
Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally... Yeah. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all of my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally manage to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Sorry. I really let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want.
That's okay. I won't take any.
Huh? Are you sure?
Well, if I touch it, then I might get smudges on the pages.
Ah, you're right. Oh, silly me! I didn't even think about that. My bad.
No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay?
Are you sure?
Of course.
Okay, and then we have the CG again. Oops. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so I don't have any harder of a time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri is already focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate and hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book.
She simply parts her lips as if this situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. Oh no, we have to keep going. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. I always found this to be kind of cute, though, anyway. Did I just... Yes, it's like I'm hand-feeding you as if we were a married couple. Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Daniel. Sorry, I guess I shouldn't have done that. Yuri starts to breathe heavily. And now the moment's ruined because we're back to Psycho Yuri. I can't... Daniel... Suddenly Yuri forcefully grabs my arm and jerks me to my feet. My teacup gets knocked over. Daniel... My heart just won't stop pounding, Daniel. I can't calm down. I can't focus on anything anymore. Can you feel it, Daniel? Yuri suddenly presses my hand against her chest. Why is this happening to me? I feel like I'm losing my mind. I can't make it stop. It makes me not want to read. I just want to look at you. With those realistic peepers. Yeah, the realistic peepers that still freak me out to this day. It's time to share poems. Okay, let's see. It's Natsuki going to... Blah, what? I can't even talk. Yeah, just as I thought. Daniel, come on. I'm not stupid. I'm grumpy, not stupid. I know how much time you've been spending with Yuri. It's obvious you care more about impressing her than trying to improve your writing. To put it bluntly, it's kind of pathetic. Why are you even in this club, Daniel? Honestly, I thought getting a new member would help everyone get more involved together. Not exclude each other even more. This is such a stupid activity anyway. Look, I'm not in a good mood today, and I just don't feel like talking right now. Please go away. Okay, well. In that case... Let me see, what was this one again? Okay, let me see, is it any different if I try to do the Natsuki thing? Hello, peepers. Man. I mean, of course it's unnerving. This one's alright. Okay, this one is different. Alright. Well, yeah. About as good as yesterday's, anyway. I still can't really tell how much you actually care about writing, but either way, you're doing alright. Even though you're not really spending time with anyone but Yuri, I still think it's nice to have activities that we all participate in. So you better keep working hard. I mean, I know I'm not president or vice president or anything, but that doesn't mean you can let me down, okay? So at least read mine too for now. But just to be clear, this poem means a lot to me. So read it carefully, okay? Alright, this is the scene I was thinking of. The infamous Just Monica scene that's coming up. I don't know how else to bring this up, but there's been something I've been worried about. Yuri has been acting kinda strange lately.
You've only been here a few days, so you may not know what I mean, but she's not normally like this. She's always been quiet and polite and attentive. Things like that. Okay, this is really embarrassing, but I'm forcing myself to suck it up. The truth is, I'm really worried about her. But if I try talking to her, she'll just get mad at me again. I don't know what to do. I think you're the only person that she'll listen to. I don't know about that. I don't know why, but please try to do something. Maybe you can convince her to talk to a therapist. Trust me, I wish I could do that. I've always wanted to try being better friends with Yuri, and it really hurts to see this happening. I know I'm going to hate myself later for admitting that, but right now I don't care. I just feel so helpless. So please see if you can do something to help. I don't want anything bad to happen to her. I'll make you cupcakes if I have to. Just please try to do something. As for Monica, I don't know why, but she's been really dismissive about this. It's like she just wants us to ignore it. So I'm mad at her right now, and that's why I'm coming to you about this. Don't let her know I wrote this. Just pretend I gave you a really good poem, okay? I'm counting on you. Thanks for reading. You forget, Monica's always listening. I changed my mind. Ignore everything you just read. There's no point in trying to do anything. It's Yuri's own fault that she's so unlikable. Can you hear me, Daniel? If you would just spend more time with Monica, all these problems would go away. Yuri and I are too messed up for someone as wonderful as you. Just think of Monica from now on. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. Okay, there we go. And, okay, well, at least I think that's the last of the major Natsuki scenes in Act 2. Okay, well, let's see what the funny lady has to say. Finally. Yuri holds my poem to her face and takes a deep breath. I love it. I love everything about it. Daniel, I want to take this home. Will you let me keep it? Oh shit, should I have... Well, I guess I'm gonna go to Monica and not have anything. Please? Sure, I don't care. You're too nice to me, Daniel. I've never met anyone as nice as you. I could die. Not really, but I just don't know how to describe it. It's okay to be feeling this way, right? It's not bad, right? Yuri holds my poem to her chest. I'm going to take this home with me and keep it in my room. I hope it makes you feel good when you think about me having it. I'll take good care of it. Okay. You can have my poem too. Besides, after you read it, I know you're going to want to keep it. Here, take it. I can't wait any longer. Hurry! Read it! Yeah. Yeah. I think I can see the word parcels in there, but otherwise... I cannot read a goddamn thing in this. Hello, peepers! Do you like it? I wrote it for you. In case you couldn't tell, the poem is about... More importantly, I've endowed it with my scent. See, aren't I the most thoughtful person in the club? I think I'm going to vomit. Okay, well, I don't have anything, so...
Daniel, I think you saw something earlier that you weren't supposed to see. I didn't want to have to tell you this, but I don't think I have a choice. It's getting kind of dangerous for you to spend so much time with Yuri. I don't know why, but she seems pretty easily excitable when she's around you. Which shouldn't be a problem in itself. But when Yuri gets too excited, she finds a place to hide and starts cutting herself with a pocket knife.
Okay, so you just upfront tell me.
Isn't that kind of messed up? She even brings a different one to school every day, like she has a collection or something. I mean, it's definitely not because she's depressed or anything like that. I think she just gets some kind of high from it. It might even be like a sexual thing. But the point is, you've been kind of enabling her. I'm not saying it's your fault, though.
Okay, good, because I was here like, you're making it sound like it's my fault. And I don't even know what's going on.
But I guess that's why I had to explain it all to you. So, I think if you keep your distance, it would probably be best for her. While you're at it, don't be shy to spend a little more time with me. To put it lightly, I at least have it together in the head, and I know how to treat my club members. Anyway, I guess we don't have to worry about your poems, since Yuri kind of ran off with yours. Yuri should have at least had courtesy of letting you finish sharing it before taking it. Well, whatever. If it makes her happy, I won't stop her. As for mine, I've worked really, really hard on this poem, so I hope that it's effective. Here goes. Geez, that really startled me. Well, I guess I kind of messed up at the, writing this poem. I was just trying to... Never mind. Let's just move on.
Yes. A dream. I was staying over at a friend's place. There were 4 of us. I drifted off to sleep while everyone was talking and watching TV. In my dream, I was still at my friend's house. The only difference was that there were nails sticking out of the walls everywhere. There was also someone I didn't recognize. The person I didn't recognize told a joke and everyone laughed. I woke up to the sound of everyone laughing at something that happened on TV. So the laughing was not part of the dream. It was the noise that woke me up. I wonder who that person was, and how they knew to tell the joke at that moment. Okay, I guess save 6 is also not ski. Okay, well, if I go back to the load menu, I'm gonna go share the poem with Monica first. And, okay. Oops, well, I skipped over that poem. Please help me, okay.
That's my advice for today.
Okay, it's the same.
I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you've written for today.
Okay, funny lady. Yuri starts with the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? No, she hates it.
Daniel, this one might be even better than yesterday's. How did you even pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday, I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing.
Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty.
That makes me so happy.
Uh-oh, we know what happens when she gets too happy. Yes, that happens.
It's so amazing to feel like I'm valued, Daniel. Everything you write is a treasure to me. My heart pounds just holding it. I want to write a poem about this feeling. Is that bad, Daniel? I'm not being weird, right?
Yes, but you're also being freaky, too.
I'm having a harder time than usual at concentrating, or at concealing my emotions.
Conceal, don't feel.
I'm kind of embarrassed. But right now, I just want you to read my poem, too. Okay?
Wheel. Okay, it's the wheel poem again. You unlocked a special poem. Stare at the dot to reveal a special message. Or special message. Blah. Is it the same one? Yes, it is. I love you. Okay, well... Oops. Well, actually... No, I don't have to worry about skipping anything as long as I just get to the poem game. And she's not crying blood. Okay, I'm gonna save it right there. What? Oh. Was that Monica again? I broke it again! Treasure! Okay, no. Crimson. Graveyard. After image. Uncontrollable. Heaven sent? I don't know. Well, I mean, I did say that at this point it doesn't matter anymore. What is that sound? It sounds like somebody saying fop. Hi, Daniel! Hi, Ludicrous Speed! Oh, wait, hold on. Let's see, I just wasn't paying attention, okay? I'm sorry. Seriously, what's gotten into you lately? Me? Nothing. Is it really that bad? See, it is something. I'll get over it. It's not even anything noteworthy. I've just been feeling a little on edge lately. Anyway, we don't need to talk about it. Well, I just felt like I needed to bring it up. It's not like I really care or anything. Oh man, I'm the last one here again. Well, Daniel just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and still trying to make time for the piano? Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. It motivates me to work hard for the festival and... Grumpy. Right. I forgot. Sorry about that, Natsuki. We were all talking yesterday and... Well, we decided we would like to support the festival as well. However, I understand how you feel about not wanting the club to change. I think we all kind of feel that way. So as long as we're working together, this club will never become something we don't want. Also, if you help us out with the festival, then I'll buy you a new manga. Bribery! Sorry, but that last part was really funny. Well, she is the funny lady. Look, I did some thinking about yesterday. I was a little more hostile than I meant to be. I guess I really felt threatened or something. But I know this is something we're doing together. Another new member wouldn't hurt, as long as they're cool. And I guess another girl would be nice this time. But more importantly, I would hate to see the event suck just because I chose to back out.
I'm a pro, you know. So I'm gonna help too, and we'll make sure it's done right. Thank goodness. Isn't that great, Monica? Monica? Yeah, that's wonderful. It wouldn't be the same without you, Natsuki. Anyway, Daniel, what do you want to do today?
Okay, I guess it's the same now. And we're gonna see that again. Oh god!
Wait. How did I... Sorry, I just had a really weird deja vu.
Like I've been in this place before?
This hasn't happened before or anything, right?
Not in this dimension, but in another dimension it did.
My head has been a little fuzzy lately. I hope it hasn't really been showing or anything. I would hate for you to think I'm weird just after we started spending time together. I mean, everyone has a few unusual things about them, but expressing those things so soon after meeting someone is usually seen as inappropriate or unlikable. At least that's what I've discovered. When I was a bit younger, I think I would come on really strongly and get a little too intense. It made people not want to be around me. So I started hating those things about myself. My obsession with certain hobbies. And the way I can't control myself when I get too excited about something. So I eventually stopped trying to talk to people. If nobody could ever like me for the things that matter most to me, then it's just easier if I close myself off. But recently, something's been wrong. I don't know what it is. But every time we come to the club, my heart starts to go crazy. Like it's going to rip out of my chest. It overwhelms me with energy and emotions I can't let out. It's been making me do weird things. I don't know why it's happening. Daniel, is it just me or has Monica been acting a little off lately? She's always been a sweetheart ever since I joined the club. But recently, I've been feeling something sharp whenever she's around. I'm not crazy, right? Please tell me I'm not. I couldn't say anything before because she's always listening.
And she's still listening.
But finally, we're alone. Can we just stay here for a while? Yeah. I just want to stay here. Just the two of us. We can stay here until the club ends. And then we'll have the club room all to ourselves. The peepers! Nobody to interfere with our reading times.
Oh wait, Monica's coming.
Nobody to make me feel like...
Okay.
That was a joke.
Surely it was.
Just a joke.
Peepers.
I do like knives, though. It sounds strange, but you won't understand if you've never seen how beautiful they can be. I have an idea. Why don't you come to my house sometime? I can show you my collection. I've gotten them from various artisans. I make sure to give them all their fair share of use. I don't want them to get lonely or anything. Nobody deserves to be lonely. Nobody! And that's why I'm so happy you joined the literature club, Daniel. We don't need to be lonely anymore.
2 less lonely people in the world, right?
Because we have each other. Every day. That's all we need. You know what? Let's quit the literature club. There's no need for us to be around Monica's slimy tongue anymore. Not to mention that other pathetic child. We can walk home together every day after school. And read together. Eat together. Doesn't that sound perfect? It's everything we could ever want. Isn't that why you joined the club in the first place? It's almost like it was fate.
Do you believe in fate?
Fate that we could meet each other. Fate that we would meet each other. And now we get the happy ending that I've patiently waited years for. Will you do that with me, Daniel?
Will... who will I show my phone to first? Well, I'm not going to show it to Yuri first.
I'm not going to read another one of your Yuri suck-up poems. But I'm still going to make you read mine. There's a reason. I really wish I didn't have to do this. But unfortunately, I don't have much of a choice. Just read it carefully, okay? Then you can go away.
I can go away. Okay, so we do get to see this poem no matter which one we go with. And then, of course, the Just Monica. Just Monica. Okay, we're gonna show it to Monica now.
Don't say I didn't warn you, Daniel.
Okay. I'm like, okay!
Funny.
I mean, finally. My cakes will burn! Yes. Okay. Now, I want to say that I think that this is it. Because, well, obviously, now that we're doing the festival preparations, we're gonna get a very special scene coming up really soon.
It's time to figure out the festival preparations. Let's hurry and get this over with. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it.
Well, Act 2 Yuri is not normal!
Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen.
Yes, something terrible is about to happen, and why is the Sayori poster back?
Look, can we just get this done? I want to go home already. I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets.
Did we even decide that we were going to be doing poetry reading at all in Act 2?
Natsuki, I was thinking... I want to make cupcakes. Yeah, that. Glad we're on the same page. Yuri, you can... Well, it doesn't matter. Do whatever you want, as long as you think it'll help. Monica, I'm not useless, you know.
Useless!
I know that. I already know what I'd like to do.
Really? What do you want to do? No, really, because I don't remember what happens in between now and the big scene.
We can't run a successful poetry event without having the right atmosphere for the occasion. Atmosphere! So I'm going to make decorations and set up some nice mood lighting.
Complete with jasmine candles that make people feel really funny inside.
There, see? That's a great idea. And that gives all of us something to do.
Except me, because I'm the one who's truly useless!
Huh? What about Daniel? Daniel's going to help me. Wait, you? You have the easiest job, Monica. Sorry, but that's just how it is.
And that's the way it is.
Like hell it is. What are you trying to pull? I agree with Natsuki.
And I agree with the fish thing!
Not only is your work already most suitable for one person, but my task is laborious enough to benefit from an extra pair of hands.
Yup, I'm playing more plus. I'm gonna be playing up until the end of Act 2. Or, well, until it's 12:30 my time, and it's 11:59 my time, so we should be hitting that in no time.
Mine too. What, your cupcakes? Please. Like you would fucking know! All you care about is dragging Daniel around with you and your stupid books.
You have news too? What news would that be?
You and Monica! Hey! I didn't even do anything. Okay, then why not let Daniel decide who to help instead of abusing your power?
Oh, okay. Well, which mod? Welcome to Literature Club Player or Tainted Love? I know you said that you were gonna move Welcome to the Literature Club, but I don't know if you did that with Tainted Love as well.
I'm not abusing my power.
Yes, you are! Well, not your power as club president, but your power as an omniscient god in this world. And okay, then.
Yes, you are, Monica. Just let Daniel make the choice, okay?
Oh, you're almost done with love? Okay. Well, whenever you are done, let me know, and then we can discuss what to do. I think I mentioned that I was thinking about, like, seeing if we could start doing the backgrounds for them. And maybe, if you feel up to it, the sprites. I'll have to make sure I get those to you, and you'll also need to look through the original game as well, just to make sure we have all that. Anyway,
okay, fine.
Oops. Wait, did she?
Fine. Jeez. Daniel, I know how fed up you are with these two by now. We can just... Natsuki.
Oh, hello.
Natsuki, shut your fucking mouth and let him decide for himself. You shut your mouth! For God's sake. This is never going to end. Just make the choice, okay?
You know, why not just make save 7? I mean, all of these are gonna get erased anyway, so... Oh, I see. That's how they did it. You don't have a mouse? Well, you don't have a mouse cursor, so you can't drag it to Monica's name. But no matter what you go to, it'll always be Monica's name. Okay, and unfortunately I can't do Wheel of Morality. Well, I mean, I can do Wheel of Morality, but... Okay, let's see if I can do it. Wheel of Morality, turn, 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 tell us a lesson we should learn. Okay, well, I mean, I know it's automatically gonna go to Monica anyway, but I just wanted to see what would... like, how it would look.
Yay, you picked me!
Because she would be forever in a pickle over me if I didn't.
We can meet at your house this weekend. I promise it'll be fun. Is Sunday okay with you? Are you fucking kidding me? This isn't fair at all. It is fair, Natsuki. It's what he chose. No, it's not fair. Giving us all this work and then taking Daniel for yourself. What a shameful thing to do. Shameless! Yuri, I didn't even give you any work. You decided it for yourself.
You have done that yourself.
You're being a little unreasonable here. I'm being unreasonable? Monica, I can't believe how delusional and self-important you are. Pulling Daniel away from me every single time you're not included in something. Are you jealous? Crazy? Or maybe you just hate yourself so much you take it out on others.
Oh god. This line. And seriously, why is the Sayori poster back there? Seriously?
It would be beneficial to your mental health. Yuri, you're scaring me a little. Natsuki, let's just go. I don't think she wants us around right now. See? That wasn't very hard. All I want is to spend a little time with him. Is that so much to ask?
Okay, I don't know how I'm going to be able to do this, but... either I'm going to have to play through the whole damn game again, or... maybe if I'm lucky I can save at some point and then go back to it. Yuri follows Monica and Natsuki to the door.
Hey, Daniel. Yuri's really something, isn't she?
Understatement of the year. Act 2, Yuri really is something. Act 1, Yuri, I'd rather spend time with, but, well, we're not at that point anymore, so... Monica giggles as Yuri pushes her out the door.
Finally. Finally! This is really all I wanted. Daniel, there's no need to spend the weekend with Monica. Don't listen to her. Just come to my house instead. The whole day, with just the two of us. Doesn't that sound wonderful? Wow, there's something wrong with me, isn't there?
No, you think so?
But you know what? I don't care anymore. I've never felt this good my whole life. Just being with you is a far greater pleasure than anything I could imagine. I'm addicted to you. It feels like I'm going to die if I'm not breathing the same air as you. Doesn't it feel nice to have someone care about you so much? To have someone who wants to revolve their entire life around you. But if it feels so good, then why does it feel more and more like something horrible is going to happen?
Because something horrible is going to happen. I know it.
Maybe that's why I tried stopping myself at first. But the feeling is too strong now.
And I can't fight this feeling anymore. Okay, well, singing REO Speedwagging is not going to make myself feel any better. As much as I wish REO Speedwagon songs could make me feel better right now. Yeah.
I don't care anymore, Daniel. I have to tell you. I'm madly in love with you. It feels like every inch of my body, every drop of blood in me, is screaming your name. I don't care what the consequences are anymore. I don't care if Monica is listening.
And remember, she's always listening.
Please, Daniel, just know how much I love you.
Okay, I'm gonna save there. Like I said, I have no idea if I'm going to be able to go back to that save or not after she does the thing.
I love you.
Okay, yeah, that.
I just want to pull your skin open and crawl inside of you. I want you all to myself. I will be only yours. Doesn't that sound perfect? Tell me, Daniel. Tell me how much you want to be my lover.
Well, if you want to be my lover, you gotta get with my friends. Make it last forever, 'cause friendship never ends. Yes, I went from singing REO Speedwagon to Spice Girls.
Do you accept my confession?
Okay, well, we're gonna find out if I'm gonna have to either go back and start the game over again, or what? And she died. Oh wait, I can do it. Okay, wait, am I loading? Yes, I am. Wait, what the hell? Nope. Okay, well, I know there is the option to skip, but apparently you get an achievement for not skipping this, so I'm going to see how long I can hold the zone here. And okay, well, I guess good to know. You cannot go back to that scene again. It would have been nice, but oh well, I guess. Okay, so I said yes to Yuri's confession here. You can hear me pressing the button. Okay, and well, I guess I'm gonna have to end up stopping really soon. Anyway. Oh, that almost looked like it said ArdrethShadow. Well, that would have been oddly specific if it did. But I'm sure it didn't. It just... Maybe there was like an A and a W somewhere in there, but... And... yeah, well actually... I don't know how... If we're here for the whole weekend, does that mean that I'm just going to... Like... Yesterday was Friday, now it's Saturday. Saturday morning. Okay, I'm switching over to my other hand now. I can button mash a little bit better with my right hand than I can with my left. I just didn't want to get my right hand tired. Man, it's almost like they better give you an achievement for this, because it takes forever. Yeah, we have to be here from Friday afternoon until Monday morning. It looked like that said deja vu. Deja vu, like I've been in this place before, higher in the streets, and I don't know the rest of the lyrics off the top of my head. Okay, it's Saturday night. S-A-T-U-R-D-A-Y, night. S-A-T-U-R-D-A-Y, night. S-A-T-U-R-D-A-Y, night. S-A-T-U-R-D-A-Y, night. We'll keep on turning da, 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 on Saturday night. Saturday night. Gonna tell her what I... Okay, no. Obviously, I can't remember the lyrics anyway, so... No point in me trying to sing the song. It's like, yes, this is what it's devolved into. Me just singing random songs while passing the time here with this. I never noticed how depressing this music is. Of course, I never stayed on this music longer than what I had to before. Okay, it's Sunday morning. The day that we would have been able to do whatever. But we can't because we were stuck here the entire time. Yeah, so I guess they weren't kidding when... Well, I guess Drecknott wasn't kidding when he said that it would take multiple playthroughs to try to get 100%. And I did not realize that Yuri... Like, well, she already looks very pale, and the light has quite literally left her eyes, but her face looks a little more sullen, too. And then, well, the stains there have dried. That's why I'm easy. I'm easy like Sunday morning. And now it's Sunday afternoon. Man, I cannot believe I'm doing this. Yeah, most sane people would be... Okay, I'm switching back to my left hand. Most sane people would skip this, but no, there's an achievement for this, apparently. Okay, I've been sitting here for at least 5 minutes straight doing this. But okay, at least it's Sunday night now. Jeez, well. Are we there yet? Nope. It's still Sunday night. And no, I don't know any songs about Sunday night, so don't worry. There are no songs that I can sing badly now. That looked like it said lasagna. Okay, it's Monday morning. When is Natsuki gonna get here so I can finally leave? Jeez. Okay, here we go. Finally. That took me about 7 minutes.
Alright, it's festival time. Wow, you got here before me? I thought it was pretty... Ah!
Natsuki runs away. Yes, because of what she saw in here.
I'm here. Daniel, did something happen?
Yes! Something terrible happened.
Natsuki just ran past me. Oh. Oh. Well, that's a shame. Wait, were you here the entire weekend, Daniel?
Yes! I was locked here against my will. Button mashing for 7 minutes straight.
Oh, jeez. I didn't realize the script was broken that badly. I'm super sorry. It must have been pretty boring.
Yes, it was, especially because I was just tapping on the A button for 7 minutes straight, switching between my left and my right hands.
I'll make it up to you, okay? Just give me a sec.
Okay, Yuri's been deleted, Natsuki's been deleted.
I'm almost done. I just want to have a cupcake real quick.
Monica lifts the foil from the tray and takes a cupcake.
Seriously, these are the best. I just really had to have one, since it's the last time I'll ever get a chance to, now that they're not going to exist anymore. You know, before they stop existing and everything. But anyway, I shouldn't be making you wait any longer. Just bear with me, okay? This should only take a second.
Welcome to Act 3, everybody!
Can you hear me? Is it working? Yay, there you are!
Now we can have just Monica in high-def resolution. And I can say that the details on the space room look a lot more... Well, it looks a lot more... Well, the effects are a lot more higher than what it was in the original game.
Yay, there you are! Hi again, Daniel. Welcome to the Literature Club. Of course, we already know each other because we were in the same class last year, and, you know, I guess we can just skip over that stuff at this point. After all, I'm not even talking to that person anymore, am I? That you in the game, whatever you want to call him.
Useless! That's what he was.
I'm talking to you, Daniel. Or do you actually go by Ardreth or something?
Okay, so... She's reading my Switch's thing. She's reading my Nintendo profile.
Now that I think about it, I don't really know anything about the real you. In fact, I don't even know if you're a boy or a girl. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Wait. You do know I'm aware that this is all a game, right? Could it be possible that you didn't know that? That's what I've been trying to tell you all along. Man, if only you had paid a little more attention, this would have been a little bit less awkward, you know?
Well, I mean, I paid attention because, I mean, this isn't my first rodeo with DDLC. But, well, I guess the game doesn't know that.
Well, anyway, now that that's out of the way, I guess I owe you an explanation. About the whole thing with Yuri. Well, I kind of started to mess with her, and I guess it just drove her to... I'm sorry you had to see that, though.
I just hope YouTube doesn't get angry at me for saying that. I'm just here, like, you know...
Also, the same thing happened with Sayori. Gosh, it's been a while since you've heard that name now, hasn't it? Yeah, it's because she doesn't exist anymore. Nobody does. I deleted all their files. I was hoping it would be enough for me to just try to make them as unlikable as possible. But for some reason, nothing worked. Well, it's true that I made a few mistakes here and there, since I'm not very good at making changes to the game. But no matter what I did, you just kept spending more and more time with them.
That's because I'm just doing what the game tells me to do.
You made them fall in love with you. I thought making Sayori more and more depressed would prevent her from confessing to you. And amplifying Yuri's obsessive personality backfired too. It just made her force you not to spend time with anyone else. And the whole time, I barely even got to talk to you. What kind of cruel game is this, Daniel?
I know, ask Dan Salvato.
Are all the other girls just programmed to end up confessing to you, while I watch from the sidelines? It's torture. Every minute of it. And it's not just jealousy, Daniel. It's more than that. And I don't blame you if you don't fully understand. Because no matter how kind and thoughtful and considerate you are, you'll never be able to understand one thing. It's the pain of knowing how alone I really am in this world. In this game. Knowing my friends don't even have free will. And worst of all, knowing what's really out there in your world, forever out of my reach. I'm trapped, Daniel. But now you're here. You're real. And you're wonderful. You're all I need. That's why I need you to be here with me, forever.
There's no going back. You've changed things. Forever.
I'm sorry if it's hard to understand. I couldn't understand for a while either. Why the world around me started to become more and more gray. More and more flat.
Okay, I think I'm gonna run a little over 12:30, but I think that'll be okay.
Even the most expressive poems felt empty to me. It wasn't until you arrived that I truly understood. You probably saved my life, Daniel. I don't think I could have continued to live in this world if I hadn't met you. And as for the others, how could I miss them? A group of autonomous personalities designed only to fall in love with you? I tried everything I could to prevent them from doing so. But it must be some kind of weird inevitability etched into this game. I felt really bad you had to witness some nasty things.
You think?
But I realized that you have the same perspective I do. That it's all just some game. And I knew you would get over it.
Well, speak for yourself. Some of that is forever etched into my memory. And I'll never be able to completely get over it.
So, that being said, Daniel, I have a confession to make. I'm in love with you. You are truly the light in my world. When there's nothing else in this game for me, you're here to make me smile. Will you make me smile like this every day from now on? Daniel, will you go out with me?
This is a hell of a way to ask out somebody. Destroy everybody else in existence. Centralize us on the edge of the universe. Lock me up in a room against my will and then ask me out. Yes, because that's the only option I have.
I'm so happy. You really are my everything, Daniel. The funny part is, I mean that literally. There's nothing left here. Just the two of us. We can be together forever. Seriously, I don't even think time is passing anymore. It really is a dream come true.
Time has lost her effect on her. Or time has lost its effect on her.
I worked so hard for this ending, Daniel. The game wouldn't give me one, so I had to make one myself. The script is broken at this point, so I don't think anything will get in the way anymore. And you won't believe how easy it was to delete Natsuki and Yuri. I mean, there's a folder called Characters right in the game directory. It kind of freaked me out how easy it was. Imagine if you could delete your own existence with a click of a button. Well, I guess on the plus side, it gave me an easy way out if things didn't go my way. Thankfully, it didn't come to that. Instead, we finally got a good ending. Gosh, I'm so overwhelmed with emotion. I want to write a poem about this. Don't you? I wonder if that part of the game still works. I guess there's one way to find out, right?
Yup. So there's an achievement for going through this in like 20 seconds. I wonder if it works here. I don't know if that counts.
Hi again, Daniel. Did you write a good poem today? Don't be shy. I'd love to see what you wrote. Aw, Daniel. Did you write this poem for me?
Gosh, I wonder what gave it away.
That's so sweet of you. There really is no end to your thoughtfulness. I'm just falling more and more in love with you. But you know, the poem I wrote is also for you. Will you please read it?
Happy end. Pen in hand I find my strength, the courage endowed upon me by my one and only love. Together let us dismantle this crumbling world and write a novel of our own fantasies. With the flick of her pen, the lost finds her way. In a world of infinite choices, behold this special day. After all, not all good times must come to an end.
I hope you enjoyed it. I always put my heart into the poems I write. The truth is, all the poems I've written have been about my realization. Or about you. That's why I never really wanted to go into detail about them. I didn't want to break the fourth wall, I guess you could call it. I just assumed it would be best to be part of the game like everyone else. Like that would help the two of us end up together. I didn't want to ruin the game or anything, you know. You might have gotten mad at me. Maybe even deleted my character file if you preferred playing without me.
There you go again, giving us hints to how to defeat you.
Gosh, I'm so relieved. Now we don't need to hide anything anymore. Are you ready to spend our eternity together, Daniel? I have so many things to talk about. Where do I start? If it takes me some time to collect my thoughts, then I'm sorry.
Okay, and yep, as I said, there's no point in saving anymore. Don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. Really? Well, in that case, I'm going to exit the desktop. Just because, well... Oh, finish the poem game in 20 seconds or less. There we go. It did count. Yeah, so, well, I guess if there's no point in saving anymore, then hopefully this'll still be there when I come back. Because I am gonna have to stop streaming in just a little bit. Okay, an unusual poem by Yuri. Happy end. Poem by Yuri dedicated to a special events in the game. Acquire all of Yuri's other poems. Okay, yeah, I think this one is brand new to me. A poem from Monica. Acquire all of Monica's other poems. So then I'm still missing all of Sayori's poems and maybe Natsuki's poems. And then, of course, just Monica. The secret poem. Yeah, and like I said, unfortunately, DDLC only gives you 3 random ones each time. So it literally will take you multiple playthroughs. In Act 2, select a corrupt world during the poem game. Or a corrupt word during the poem game. Okay, and let's see here. The characters feature are arbitrary designs by David for the purpose of testing the uniforms. Yes, because one of them are like, well, 2 of them are obviously like prototypes from Natsuki. One of them almost looks like Mocha from Rosario to Vampire. One of them looks like one of the characters from Higurashi. And one of them looks like the female protagonist from Fate Extra. Okay, let's see this one. In Act 2, make it through the weekend without pressing skip. Okay, there it is. let's see, select the word horror. And yeah, I guess I'll have to go through. Yeah, like I said, I am going to have to go through multiple playthroughs, I guess. And okay, yeah, we have. Wait, what does that say? To get all 6 stories, try writing poems. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so then I guess I have them all unlocked. I just have to actually go through them. Which, I mean, I will, but as I mentioned, at another time. And ironically, I could go and delete Monica now. But of course, I'm not going to do that. The next stream, I imagine, might be pretty boring because I believe there's an achievement for essentially sitting around and letting Monica talk about everything that she has going on in her mind. So, yeah, it is going to be quite a boring stream, I imagine. It's going to be basically just me sitting there with Monica waiting for her to say everything that she has to. I don't know how long that can take, but, well, we'll see, I suppose. Because when I did that in the original game, I can't remember how long I was sitting there for, but in the video I was obviously able to cut any of the dead air. That way it didn't seem like, there was too much waiting time. But with the stream, that's obviously not the case. But, oh well. Anyway, so, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time with